If you find yourself along the Snake River Canyon Scenic Byway and you're looking for a little home-style, from-scratch cooking, nestled between the orchards and the wineries, you're going to find the Orchard House restaurant. They do a great job of taking local products and turning it into outstanding cuisine.
But we're all about made from scratch, knowing where the product is coming from. Yeah, we grow some of it in our own backyard, actually, some of the herbs and tomatoes and stuff. So.
How important is it for you guys to source your product locally?
Very important, and it's beautifully easy based on our location. We have, we're surrounded by orchards, and so when they have, often we're so lucky in that they just bring us fruit because there's extra, and so we bake all of our pies. We use fresh local cherries, so when we make a pie, we not only are we rolling the crust, we're pitting the cherries, and it totally from scratch, and love it.
Tell me about the relationships you have with some of the wineries around here.
We love it. We love it. The relationship we have with local wineries is incredible. Quite often they're here lunching, they're having meetings and things like that. And so we've actually gotten to learn from the winemakers, which has been wonderful.
Tell me about the history of the Orchard House.
Originally it was a hotel, some sort of a housing. It later became a winery and a boat shop, and then some guy with a lot of vision brought it into being a restaurant, and like I said, we bought it 6 years ago and then kind of took it from there with the Orchard House thing. So.
KRIS, what's it like being on the Snake River Canyon Scenic Byway?
Oh gosh, there's people traveling through, to California or just out seeing the sights. People love to come out when the orchards are in bloom. There's just always something going on out here, so we wouldn't have it any other way. We love it.
Just south of Napa, there are awe-inspiring places overlooking the Snake River. Map Rock, where Native Americans left detailed records of hunting grounds and encampments in the form of petroglyphs. There's Old Fort Boise in Parma. The Deer Flat National Wildlife Refuge, a wildlife breeding ground and a wintering area for birds migrating along the Pacific Flyway. And local landmark Lizard Butte. It overlooks the beautiful sunny sloped wine vineyards and fruit orchards that KRIS mentioned earlier.
When you finish your adventure in the Idaho wine country, the must-stop place for dinner is Brick 29 Bistro in Nampa, where Chef Dustan cooks up classic comfort food with a modern twist. And as usual, Idaho wines are all over the menu. Chef, tell me a little bit about the philosophy behind the food here at Brick 29.
Our philosophy on food is really pretty easy. We're a bistro concept. We like to support local farmers. We like seasonality, fresh. We like to take spins on old classics and tweak them a little. Bacon is really one of our flagships. So we have a really great bacon pizza with arugula and local tomato. And we also do an eggplant Napoleon, breaded Parmesan with polenta and tomato sauce. Is really good.
So tell me one thing about yourself that maybe not everybody knows.
I think one thing that people probably don't know about me is I drink really cheap beer. I acquired a taste for it in college and I still drink it today.
So Dustan, tell me what it's like being on the Snake River Canyon Scenic Byway.
The Scenic Byway is a huge perk for us. We love supporting local wine, local spirits, and I think it's great for guests to see the wineries and see local supporters of those wineries.
I'm Chef Patrick, and I'll see you next time as we continue to explore the food and wine along Idaho's scenic byways.